This is a big mistake I made with my sunflower. I should know as a gardener, I should have never done this. And this is the result. I'll show you my other sunflower that's doing fine. This is my other sunflower. This one will bloom all summer, just like the one that you saw earlier, except for that one was pretty much dead. Big mistake made with sunflowers. Now look at here. It's starting to happen to this one too. It's so frustrating. And look, there's more proof. The squirrels did this to my sunflower. Inside my sunflower, more blooms are coming all the way down to the very bottom, along with at the top. I can definitely get more blooms throughout the whole summer, but if I don't stop this right now with the squirrels, I have nothing to look forward to. But how do I do that? If your garden is big enough, obviously mine's in a pot, so it's not big enough, but what you could do is marigolds. One of the most popular things you can put in your garden that'll help prevent the squirrels. They do not like the smell of marigolds. They don't like getting near them, but I don't have any here, so they started going after my sunflowers. If I want these little blooms inside to survive and keep coming throughout the summer, the best thing for me to do is actually just encase this whole thing in chicken wire or some kind of other protective casing. That way the squirrels can't get in. All they're after is literally the sunflower seeds, and they can eat them now. But don't worry, I can still rescue this one. I want to show you something. All of this can still develop and grow. So, obviously you can see on the side, there's still leaves. If I cut it where the squirrels, the reason it fell over is because the squirrels jumped on it and snapped it. And it probably could have been fine, but it was slightly dehydrated from the greenhouse. What I should have done is let it sit in water, probably overnight, rehydrate itself, and then came out and potted it. But no, I watered it really good and then potted it in here, and it didn't have enough time to, strengthen the whole stock stem itself. So, lesson learned, but I can save this and I'll show you how. How am I going to save my sunflowers? First, I'm taking them off and then cutting this at an angle. That's good. Same on this. Right where it broke. And that's already cut at an angle. Now I'll show you what I'm going to do next. I'll take off these bottom leaves that are all shriveled and that have fallen on the ground. Looks like I had to sharpen my shears. Even down here. Do that for everything. But not the sunflower itself, not the flower. Any healthy leaf will remain. As you can see, it's still holding itself up pretty good. Now, all I have to do is place it in water. And it'll stay in water for about a day or so until it brings itself back to life. Same thing for this one. You can see I cut most of the leaves off on the bottom, even the flowers, because those broke. And then the ones on top, even though they're a little shriveled, I'm still going to keep them. And hopefully they'll absorb some of the water and come back. For 2 days straight, I'll keep this in a shaded area in the water. I'll inspect it, making sure the water isn't getting any gross. And the leaves, any leaves that maybe start to rot or anything else in the plant that starts to rot, I'll remove it. But this should help them survive a little bit longer.